Hello, everyone. I'm just trying to see why this does not um, show. Anyway, I'm so glad to be back. I have been meaning to do this for such a long time. And yeah, I know it's a weekday, but hey, Ashley, I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for making it. Um, yeah, I've been super bombarded, and it was just not possible. I had to take some time for myself, and even though that was just a day, but yeah, it's been hectic. I am Yeah, it's been a while. I missed the whole October, and I really didn't want to miss any longer. So even though I know it's a weekday and we all have got our routines, but I really wanted to do this at least to get started, for yeah, all this period. Sure, Ashley. No worries. I appreciate it. I joined early so I could just speak to you guys and, let you know I'm still here. I'm not gone anywhere and I've missed you guys. I miss doing this. I have done readings, but yeah, it just feels nice. How have you guys been? I know it's been a long time. And guess what? Mercury retrograde, so I'm back. I'm redoing it. Good time to start. What about you guys? Hey, Kainat. Hey, Mellow Yellow. Good to see you guys. Yeah, same here. Yeah, Ashley is right now traveling. So, as in, she's on the public transport. So let's bear with her. I think, yeah, I'm going to have to see. In terms of the list, I am, it's a working day. So we all have been working as well. And I will go with 3 existing and 3 new, Ashley. So don't worry. So I'll take 3 questions after the predictions, and that'll be 3 for existing subscribers and 3 for new. And if I can do, I might extend it to 5 and 5. We'll just have to see. Okay, so I've just cleared the cards. Did you guys get notified for this? Because I know even on my phone I didn't get notified. So I was like, what? I wanted to share it, but I couldn't. Thank you, people, for the likes. So, everybody, this is time stamped. Just go to the bottom if you're not live, and you'll be able to see when this is happening and where your star sign comes. Hey, Jared. Yeah, I had the same thing. I didn't get any notifications. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'll have to check. YouTube keep changing things. I have been quite a few places and working, and yeah, I've been here for the last I think 10 days now. But yeah, it's been really hectic. But just trying to get my life back together. How all are you doing? Hey, Kaina, Jared. Yes, I'm in London. Yes, I'm in London right now. I don't have any plans yet, but as they say, never say never. Yeah, my work's hectic. It's cold, I know. It's very cold. It's gone cold so quickly. It's still October, technically. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for sticking around. I know that I have not been able to be here as much. And don't forget to hit on the button like if you like what I'm doing. Oh, glad to hear that, Kainath. Hot drinks, Jared. Yeah, I have been. I don't have a lot of time, so Yeah, no, I've been doing well, thankfully. Since September when I was not was when I was unwell, since then I've been doing all right. So all good. The cards. Okay. I was actually thinking to try something. When I started this channel, there was something I did. I did recorded videos and let me know what you think. Um, yeah, I do that, Jared. Ginger and turmeric. Okay. So I was thinking, should we do a card for one for love, one for work for each sign and see what comes up? And if we need clarifies, we'll get it. But it's nice to read with one card because you get sometimes good messages. So let me know what you think. I think I'm going to give it a go. There's no harm. Then all our questions, are covered because those are the two major areas. Oh, thanks so much, Ashley. Yeah, don't forget to press on that like, guys. Hello, KK. So glad to see you guys again. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. So let's start with that, shall we? I just need to. Oh, and actually, I got an oracle deck. So as far as the list is concerned, people, there are 3 existing and 3 new for now. If you stick around, and if I can, then we'll extend it. So I got Wisdom of the Oracle. I really like this deck. So, okay. So I'm just going to get them out because what I'll do is I'll take one card out of the Wisdom of the Oracle for each sign along with the tarot. So for people that are interested, this is the Connolly deck and I absolutely love it. I have seen some new decks I would like to get, so hopefully, fingers crossed. Ashley's now going to start with the list, everyone, because she was, it's a working day for all, so she was not quite there. So, Nope. Thank you for everyone that has clicked on that like. Really appreciate it. Okay. This is nice. It's Aries time for 1st to 15th of November. Love. 7 of Cups for you, Aries. Reverse. Work. The Tower card. I want to take another card for that Tower card. 6 of Wands. And the bottom of the deck is 5 of Pentacles. I think I wanted to take the 5 of Pentacles in reverse for that. Okay. So, let's get started, people. And then I'll do the Oracle card in the end. 7 of Cups in reverse in love. To be honest, it's pretty straightforward. Maybe for single people, to me, it says you had multiple options. And now you're nailing down your option. You are deciding who you want to go with. Because there's one person in particular. There was more than one person, definitely 2, if not 3. And some of you could be even having more than those people that you've been talking to, dating, and now you've come to a realization that you can't do. For some of you, actually, I'm getting 2 messages. For one of you, you cannot do this any longer. It's taking too much of your time and effort, and I've just realized my light's not on. And for others, I got distracted there, didn't And for others, I think you are actually deciding who you want to be exclusively dating, if that makes sense. So yeah, you're nailing your options down, and it feels good. It definitely feels good. You know which way you're going, and you might have done that already, or you might be planning to do that in this 2 week period. Um, Definitely. So that I like, Aries. And for people that are already in a relationship, I think you're actually trying to narrow down on what and which way you want to go with this. Yeah, you're trying, maybe you were still confused about where this relationship was heading. And I mean, I'm not sure you're going to have a final decision yet, but at least you know that, there are two directions, and you want to really narrow it down and decide how you want to take this forward, at least for the time being, is what I'm getting. Um, so yeah, because it's funny because the card is in reverse, and do you see these 2 feet in different directions? One is there and one is there. That's what I was being guided to see. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And actually, I want to turn the light on, if that's okay. That was Aries, definitely. Okay, that feels better. Thanks, Jared. Yeah, it just feels, it gets dark so quickly now. So, okay, interesting reading for your work, Aries, because I have the Tower card upright. Something is going to be shaken here, and that is with regards to your success. Maybe whatever it was with that Five of Pentacles in reverse, now is the time. And I don't know why I'm looking at this, but underneath is the Four of Pentacles in reverse and Eight of Pentacles. You're going to be working hard. You're going to be working hard in this period, but something's going to come in, and that's going to shake. Maybe this is that, whatever you've been doing now is going to be rewarded, is what I'm hearing. Somebody's going to help you take a direction. And this might mean that you have to do things completely differently than what you have been doing. And this will mean, you're getting the success, because after the Tower card, this is not going to feel very comfortable. This is going to come without much notice, specifically for you in the first week, is what I'm getting. And yeah, but it's going to take you. It's going to give you success. So if you have had financial difficulties, if you've had difficulties with getting projects and getting business, something's going to be taken away so that you get into a place where you are actually much more known, much more successful. For some of you, this might be that there is a job change, and that job change means that you're actually now in a much better situation than you have been for a very long time, is what I'm getting. And the financial crunch it seems like you're coming out of it, and that's going to help you come out of it. So maybe you were not willing to do this, but it just lands on you. It just comes out of nowhere, and you're like, oh wow, this really shakes how I do things. And I think there is somebody who's guiding you through this. There's going to be somebody that's actually going to be guiding you, because it's very funny. I've never seen it like this, but do you see this person? That is a person who's actually guiding you, who's coming from the Tower and saying, hey, I know which way to go, let's do it. But it's going to be a sudden revelation to you that how things are going to transpire for you. But I see success. I definitely see success. So take it on board. It's not going to feel comfortable. If it's a job change, if it's a project, if it's doing things completely randomly, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen for the good. You will see the success by the end of this period. And financially, it's going to be quite rewarding. And of course, that means you don't feel like your finances are as tight as they used to be. And this is going to take a lot of work. so it's not going to be straight away. But I really like this reading for you, Aries. So, nice one. Actually, and this might be, I just heard that it might be for, if Aries is in your chart, like Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and sometimes it's even this, because opposite signs as well can come true, because they've done for me in the past. So I'm gonna mention that. So that was very interesting, and I like that single card. Gave me the messages that we wanted to hear. Okay. I forgot the oracle card. Oh well, it wasn't meant to be then for Aries. So okay, let's move on. Taurus. I've just seen the bottom of the deck. Six of cups, Six of Wands for some of you, Six of Cups as well. Mercury retrograde, of course we're gonna see that. Okay, work first for Taurus. The Moon card. I'm gonna take another when there is a major arcana. The Star. Okay, I hear you. And then let's see love. Knight of Wands. Okay. I think I'll take the Six of Wands for the work as well here, because I've got two major arcanas. So, Taurus, this is a period where there's going to be some things that are going to be unknown for you, things that are beneath the surface. Maybe it's about knowing how people feel about you at work. For some of you, for others, it is about how you're going to progress. Whether it's a job interview, or if it is about knowing what your future prospect is. With the Star, I think to me, the Star means there is hope in the future, that there is manifestation coming for you in the future, that this situation has got hope. And that means that, you may need to be going public and making this known for some of you. And for others, you're going to be doing a lot of interaction. But I get a feeling that with the Moon, the Six of Wands is contradicting it. So, there's still a lot of unknown, but with the Six of Wands, you're actually coming out and presenting it otherwise. So I think there is some questions at this time, with Mercury in retrograde, it's understandable. And you might even be a bit more withdrawn, even though there'll be opportunities to be in public, but you'll be feeling that you want to go inside. And the Star card, there is hope here. Whatever you're doing with regards to your work, if there is confusion, just believe in the fact that these are two major arcanas here. There is definitely hope in this situation for you. So for some of you, this could also be that, if you're looking for a job, things are not very clear, but towards the end of this period, you will start hearing back, you will start getting information that there is hope for the future. And it might not give you anything in the pocket at that very minute. Please be aware. And that can also be that, you start hearing back from recruiters, from other companies, for people that are looking for job categorically. For others that have a job, I think this is about some unknowns that are going to come out. Not necessarily in this period, but you will get some indication of the same. But whatever it is for the higher good, is what I'm hearing. Whether it's information that was kept hidden from you and starts coming out, you will see that there is a good manifestation for you in the future. It might be December, January time is what I'm hearing, because I know there are a lot of eclipses in that period. So keep tight and keep the faith is what I'm hearing. For love, you've got Knight of Wands. I'm getting a couple of messages here for you, Taurus. Number one, this could be a young person, yes, a fire sign, coming in from a different part of the country. It might be you as well, for some of you, traveling. I think I'm getting a lot of you. This is another young person coming in, and this person is gonna come in so quickly from a different part of the world. Very energetic, very young, and a lot of enthusiasm. But I don't see a lot of longevity in this. Now, this could be somebody you already know. That could very well be. For some of you, I'm not getting a big feeling out of this. And if it is, this is from somebody from a different part of the world, which is hot. If you don't live in the hot part of the world, that is. Wherever this is, it's coming from a part which is more cultural, hot, and they want to do things together. They want to make things happen. However, this is only momentarily. This is not. Don't put all your hopes up with this. And if it is you, then for some of you, if this is nobody else, then this is you. This is you taking a trip, expanding your horizons, and trying to go out and find what makes you feel happy. And the self-love is what I'm getting for some of you. Yeah, Taurus. Very interesting. Hello, Bows and Bubbles. Thank you for joining. Sure. Bows and Bubbles, are you an existing or a new subscriber? Because I just heard that you liked and subscribed, which tells me that you weren't before. Are you a new subscriber in that case? And I again forgot. Maybe it's not the time for me to do the oracle cards, eh? Or maybe only certain people need the messages. Okay, understood, Bows and Bubbles. Thanks for your honesty. Glad to hear that. Really glad to hear that. Well, stick around because, like I said, there are chances that I might be doing more. So let's move on to Cancer. Is it Cancer? No, Gemini. Sorry. You can see I'm out of my depth here, aren't I? So, Gemini's. Really sorry. Okay, I'm getting work first for you. 6 of Cups. Ooh. Like I said, Mercury retrograde, we're going to get this. And then let's move to love. 5 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. I somehow want to take another card for the 6 of Cups. Really? The Star? I'm going to take another one for the love. Knight of Wands. Wow, watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising and Venus, people. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. I think I want to put it in love. I also feel for some of you, Geminis, there is a connection. There's a connection between your love and work. So please see how that pertains to you. For work, for some people, this is something that you've done in the past, and now it comes beckoning again. Maybe a job opportunity, maybe a project, maybe people from the past who you worked for are now coming back into your life. And there is hope here. With the Star card, there is something that's going to manifest in your favor. It might be people that you've spoken to in the past, projects that you've dealt with in the past. This is now actually coming back in this period to give you what you've been working hard for. And with the Star card, I sometimes get that, this person's not there yet. You look at the state of this person, they're not there yet, but they have that shining star, which means that there is hope here to manifest. And it will. And I'm getting, towards the end of this period, end of November, you will start seeing things manifest. I think there is a new moon on the 26th of November. That's when you will see things starting to manifest for you, Geminis, in the workplace. If this is project or job. If for people looking for a job, this is something that comes back, something that you've applied for, somewhere where you worked. It comes back. And it might come back through a younger woman, is also what I'm getting for some of you. Yeah, it might come back through a younger woman. It might be not a massive business, it might be just for one person, but I'm getting it. It might be more, family run business for some of you, or a small enterprise, not a big one. But what they do is it makes you feel like family, even if it is not like family. And this just makes you feel so much at home. And maybe for some of you, this has something to do with for kids, some manufacturing, very specific messages, but I'm getting them. But whatever it is, job or project, this is really going to have a fruitful outcome, is what I'm getting in those time scales. So keep your eyes open, because this has a long. I'm also getting this has a very long term potential for you. If it is a job or a project that restarts in this period, or it is something from the past that comes back and is a job offer, it has a real good potential for you, Geminis. Now, let's move on to your love. Five of Swords in reverse with the Knight of Wands. Okay, it seems like there has been whoever it was in your life that you had disagreements with, or they left your life. There is some form of apology coming back to you now, and this might be it's somebody who comes in and takes all your time and energy and then goes away. So they're not very they're not very consistent, sorry, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, so they're not very consistent. So you see what feels right to you. If it is something that you want to entertain again, please do. If not, then you know what the risk is here, that even if there is apology, there is letting go of it, then you still know that this is not a long-term thing. And for some of you, this might be a fire sign with the lady, for people that are for people that are interested in women. This could be a fire sign. That's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And for others, this could be that you have to be creative in this period and be very make sure that keep your cards close to your chest, but also be very discerning. I've never got these messages of Queen of Wands, but for some of you, I'm getting it, even if it might be one person. So yeah, just ensure that you are playing the cards here, not the other person. Categorically for love is what I'm getting here. Very interesting. And now, for some reason, I want to do the wisdom of the oracle and see what comes up for you, Geminis. At the bottom, I see building blocks. I really like that. Look how pretty this is. This is you actually working on something. I think this is work. You're building something together. You're creating something, and this is not going to be done in this period. But you can see some things, at least some parts being paved out for you. And I would see the top, which is the deep knowing. So trust your intuition in this period. Really do. Because I think you will know from this card that there is that owl there on the top. Yeah, you're going to know which way to progress. I think I got that with that Queen of Wands, didn't I? You're going to know which way to progress and where this is taking you. I think your oracle cards, it could be for some people for work, but yeah, some love, some work. The deep knowing, definitely. Very interesting. So let's go forward. Hello, Kimberly. Nice to see you here. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Yeah. Okay, Cancer. Work for Cancer first. Seven of Swords in reverse. Love. Three of Cups. Nice. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands in reverse. Cancer, I'm getting with that Seven of Swords in reverse. I'm getting a couple of messages for some of you. Okay, let me give out what I'm getting first. For people that are looking for a job and job hunting, this is about you finding out more information and putting a plan together. This is actually putting a plan together and seeing it, making it work. So, maybe there's information that was hidden that's going to come out for sure. If you're looking for jobs and you applied for jobs, there's going to be more information that's going to come out about these. Maybe you've interviewed and now there is more coming out. Also, with regards to people, I think I'm getting there are two messages: either information coming out or you planning and strategizing what you want to do in this period with regards to the jobs that you've applied for. And I think it feels really good on that strategize piece. So I think you're really going to know which way you're going to progress, which jobs to apply for, which not to go for. I'm really getting that strong pull for you, for people that are looking for a job who are Cancerians. For others that have got a job already, I think things are coming out in the open. There might be some things that were not discussed in the past. There are projects maybe for people that are for ones is a clarifier I get. So, maybe some things that were hidden from you. Like I said, I got a good feeling with that Seven of Swords in reverse. So I'm glad to see the Four of Wands. That means whatever it is that you're doing, it has a potential, to get into this is an 1111, a new portal card. So maybe you are now finding more information about moving forward with the business that you're working with, the projects that you've been incorporating in. There is more information out that makes you feel that you're on the right track here. For some of you, this could even be that you're getting promoted and you were not aware of it. For others of you, this is information that you have been hired. And maybe this doesn't happen in this period because I have to pull an extra card. Maybe this happens after, which I think might be a better idea because of the Mercury retrograde. So, and with the Five of Wands in reverse, I don't think there's any competition. You don't need to worry about the fact that Five of Wands is in reverse. So that to me means that there's no competition. You are really progressing well in your field, and your strategy, your planning is going really well. For some of you, this could be that there is some information that comes out and you decide to even take a holiday. For others of you, even that you need to take time to see how this pans out for you, is what I'm getting for your work. So yeah, I think either way, it feels good. It really does feel good that in this period you're going to just find out more information, and that information is going to help you plan how you want to progress. But there's definitely progress. If it doesn't happen in this period, it's going to happen in the end of the month. And love, Three of Cups. Some of you are coming back together with somebody that you were, that you were involved with, maybe as friends, maybe friends from the past coming back together. For others of you that are together, this actually is celebrating, going out, being at parties, making it official, giving the green light on what you're doing. And maybe there is, for some of you, this could be a celebration for a child. Maybe you're pregnant. It's a very special message for some of you, but I'm getting it because in this Three of Cups, you see a child at the top. See that? So this could very well be that. I've never had this before, but okay. So yeah, definitely a good period. For single, this is about getting out, being with your friends, and seeing if there's opportunities. If there is, then I see that whoever it is, whoever the male counterpart is going to be more interested than the female. If it is, if for some of you if that is important, I think whoever it is, the man is going to be more persistent and more involved in this, and the woman still wants to see how this goes for people that are single. But it's definitely going out with friends, celebrating, and also coming together with somebody from the past for some of you. And I want to see the Oracle card now. Okay. Kimberly, I might do 5 for all questions. So if you want to stick around, then feel free, because let's see what the Oracle card has to say. Oh, nice. Treasure Island. So, like I say, for the work, for people, this is good. This is opportunities coming in, something that has got a lot of potential. A lot of Treasure Island is even a big project. A lot of financial um, abundance is what I'm getting. And here you go, building blocks. You are strategizing. You are putting building blocks together for something that has got a good outcome. So I'll really like that for you, Cancer. Okay. Interesting and good reading. Nice one. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Then you know when I come online, I come live, and you can join me. You get a sip of water again. Leo. Work. Justice card. That's big, huh, Leo? I think I want to get a clarifier for it straight away. 7 of Wands in reverse. Then I'm going to get love. Judgment. I'm going to get another one for this as well. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Hermit in reverse. So, work. For some of you, I'm actually getting, if there's a court case with that Justice card, there's going to be more information coming out and there's going to be more flexibility. This Justice card is whoever's on the right side, whatever's fair is going to happen. So if you've been waiting for a fair judgment, there is going to be a fair judgment. And that means maybe somebody has to get out of their comfort zone. Somebody has to give more than they were initially thinking of doing. And now this works out in your favor. For anybody who's got a specific court case, that definitely message pertains to them. Okay, so coming back to work, because that's got to do with finances as well. So Justice card, Leos, for you, I see that if there was a situation, let me cover this because I'm getting it first, for people that are working and with regards to your business, your projects, if there was something that needed to be ironed out, is what I'm hearing, needed to be put right, whether it was unfair behavior, whether it was things not happening in the right way, you putting a lot of effort and you're not getting the response for it, that is going to be justified. So please make sure that your actions are well and truly in the right place, because that's what Justice card does. It can also mean that if something is not right, it will take it away. For others, this might be that you are now getting an opportunity which is right for you, and this might not be with the business that you're in. For some of you that could also be, because Justice card can also say that the world is bringing justice to the situation, and that means you are out of your comfort zone. With that, you have to do things in a different way. But I really get a really good sense with this. I get a sense of achievement. I get a sense of calm. I get a sense of accomplishment with this for you. And for others, this could also be that, justice is upon you, because now you have to, maybe you had a job but there's something else that you really like doing, and now you could never do it. Now you are actually getting out of your comfort zone and bringing justice to that situation. For some of you, I'm getting that too. People who are looking for a job, I think your efforts are going to be equally rewarded with regards to your, as much effort you put in. There are chances that they'll be nicely rewarded. It doesn't mean, so for some of you, it can mean a legal contract, yes, and that with that Seven of Wands in reverse, I think you will have to come out of your comfort zone. You will have to do things differently than what you have done in the past to make that happen, for sure. And if that means, with that Hermit card in reverse, it can go in both ways for you, Leo, that you need to come out of your comfort zone. You need to get out, see people, see what people want you to do, see what makes you happy, and meet people and manifest this for yourself, is what I'm getting. So the Hermit card reverse is also that. And maybe this is also for some of you. Um, oh, wow. Guys, this was supposed to be in love, but okay, clearly the messages were all work related. I'm getting that. That's why I was thinking the Hermit reverse. There is somebody that has been ghosting you, and that person's now going to come out of the ghosting. They're now going to reappear, and maybe this is something from the past that now comes back. Especially here, now that I've reversed. So I think your work and love is going to be mixed as well for some of you. Maybe this is a work relationship. You know them through work, because in love I have the Judgment card. Somebody coming back from the past, and the Six of Pentacles to give you an equal give and take, because this was probably not the case, and this is what the person did. They ghosted you, and now they're coming back. There is a judgment call on this. There's going to be a decision made here that you have to decide whether you are willing to test them on this equal give and take, which was not there before. And maybe this could have to do with even paying settlements, paying money into your, for child settlements from your partner. And maybe there is a court judgment on this. So that's why I see the mixture between love and work. Yeah. So I see this is what I see for you. That there's going to be a return, and there's going to be an equal give and take. Should you wish to take it, the decision still stays with you because this person ghosted you. So you decide how you feel. Trust your gut. And I'm going to take an oracle card for you. Indeed, Kimberly, Mercury retrograde. Ooh, it's never happened to me, so I'm quite surprised. Mending, like I say, mending. Very interesting. Somebody's trying to mend ways with you. I think maybe this person has been thinking about it for a long time, and maybe you will as well now. But this is mending something that was broken. And this could very well be your relationship. So, I'm glad to hear that, Ashley, that it resonates. Because I'm out of my comfort zone doing these, one or two cards. But I'm glad that the messages are still coming out as they're meant to, which of course I believe in my spirit guides. They would only give me guidance if it was relevant. Okay, let's move forward to Virgos. Okay, let's see if we can do this one right. Yeah. Love, Three of Wands. Work, Knight of Swords. Okay. Let me take another one. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands. Really busy period for you. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So, actually, Virgos, this is quite love work. I know I wanted to distinguish, but I'm actually getting this can be quite intertwined as well for you. For some of you, this is going to be work and love. For others of you, this is going to be love and work. Okay, so love, Three of Wands. There is somebody from a different part of the world who is now coming up and sharing their feelings with you, or maybe even wanting to show you what I'm hearing, wanting to show you what they've got. No, I mean, wanting to show you um, that there is more that they're willing to offer than they could ever do. So I think there is a heart to heart is what I'm feeling here. And it's clarified by Nine of Pentacles. You are quite financially secure. You're emotionally secure as well, is what I'm getting. And you feel that you are single, so you are not sure you want to. For some of you, you're not sure you want to give up you being single status, and for others, this could actually mean that this implies that you want to explore this further, but in a very slow fashion because you're still single and you want to stay single to explore this further without having to commit to it. Now, for some of you, if this is work related, this is a project from a different part of the world that comes and they're willing to offer you something which makes you a very happy woman, a financially stable woman is also what I'm getting, or man in this case. And this is going to get you really busy because that 10 of Wands is sitting right next to it. So to me, that really keeps you very busy, is what I'm getting. But very interesting there. Because I know I said this is love. For people that are single, this is somebody you know. This is somebody that is coming from a different part of the world. There's no other way. And for others who are in a relationship, this is 3. So maybe there is a third person coming in here and you are contemplating whether you want to, whether you are available or not, is also what I'm getting. This is that period where you feel that your financial independence is important to you and how much can you put at stake for some of you. And for others, if this is what helps you decide where your financial independence is the most in your relationship or the new offer, I don't know. It's a very, very different message that I'm getting. But whatever it is, I think you will still be very financially and emotionally secure, is the message I keep getting. Let's see, work. Knight of Swords. To me, that is somebody coming in, rushing in, doing a lot of things, a lot of busy schedule. And then that means that, it moves on to a period where you've got contracts coming in, where you've got alliances happening, where you're working together with a team and you are standing out because you have this person has the contract in their hand. So they are if there are negotiations happening, maybe legal contracts, maybe contracts which have got good financial outcome, this is coming together and making things happen. People looking for a job, I think you're going to be very busy. You're going to be traveling for some of you. You're going to go out for interviews, and then you will see some contract negotiations happen and agreements happen. It might take longer than this period, but I definitely see it happening. If not in this period, then soon after. I think that 26th of November period keeps shining in front of my eyes. So I would say around that period for you, Virgos. But it's going to keep you very busy, both love and work. So very, very interesting. So let me get you the Oracle card. Okay. Poised. You are ready. You are ready is what I'm getting. All poised to get going, whether it's in work or love. I think there's a lot of good potential here. And imagine what your life can be with the opportunity that you have at hand, is what I'm getting. Very interesting indeed. Libras. Love. Two of Swords. Work. Nine of Swords in reverse. Let's clarify them. A lot of swords for you, huh? The Lovers in reverse is clarification for your Two of Swords. And for your work is the Hermit reverse. And the bottom of the deck, Five of Wands reverse. Okay. Interesting. And I wanted to clarify that Lovers, and I got Justice. So I think, Libra, you're going to be indecisive. In this period, you're trying to make a decision which way you want to go. For some of you, this is actually a plain, simple divorce. For others of you, this is coming out of a relationship that you don't feel has the potential, and you call it quits, not the other person. So you're going to think about this for some time. And for some of you, sometimes Two of Swords can mean that there is a third party in the situation. But what I also see that, if you don't this is the period to contemplate, considering it's Mercury retrograde, it's best not to make such big decisions. And then I think, same period towards the end of the month, I don't even know if it's worth me doing another reading mid-month, because we're all getting messages for what's going to happen after the retrograde. So maybe I should change the subject of this reading to November. I think I will, actually. Because what I see here, justice, for some of you, this is justice being served. This is you leaving a situation. It's as simple as. And with the Lovers reverse, that is definitely coming out of an alliance. And because this is love, this is a romantic relationship. This is a marriage for some of you. This is marriage, because the Lovers is also about the decision. It's also about the contract. But in this particular case in reverse, it's coming out of a contract. And maybe this doesn't have to, for some of you, if it's not marriage, it is a relationship which is very, where there's a lot of physical chemistry, but not anything else. And there's a decision that you have to make, how you want to proceed with this. So, yeah. And for single people, I think if you have been, if you have options, then you're going to let go of one, is what I'm getting. You're going to choose what works best for you with that justice. In your work, you have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So maybe whatever was giving you sleeplessness is now coming to an end for you. You are coming out of the period where you're feeling like you did not get the fair outcomes in situations. You're finding directions rather than obstructions to what there were obstructions in the past. With the Hermit card in reverse, maybe you are coming out of, maybe you were spending time alone and now you're going to do things with other people. Or maybe this is something that you are going to do that, you need to present somewhere, and you are doing things publicly. So maybe you were more in a hermit mode earlier and now you're coming out of it. And you're coming out of it with a lot of confidence and vigor, is what I'm getting, Librans. You are going to be quite, for some of you, I'm actually getting the word famous. It might be for one person, but I'm getting it. You're going to be coming out of something that is going to that made you feel miserable, and be quite proud and honest about it towards the end of the month, is what I'm getting. So this is going to really help you. This period is going to help you cultivate and create the new you, funnily enough. KK, did that answer your question for the singles? Yeah. I think there's a third party for singles. And also, your choices. If you have been dating. Okay, I'm glad. This is new for me as well. Okay, let's see what the wisdom of the oracle has to say. Hey, we got this for the other one. Imagine what you want to create. And I think this categorically goes for this period. And then come to an edge. Decision time, come to the edge. Now it's about taking that leap and moving forward one way or the other. This could be both in work. It could be in work as well. Maybe there's, with whatever was troubling you, and now you're coming out of it. You're coming. You come to an edge to now make a decision. It could be about leaving one job and going into another one as well that you never thought you were going to. So very, very interesting. Okay. Makes sense. Let's move forward with our next sign, Scorpio, because we are in the Scorpio period, aren't we? Of course, for people that are new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And for others, thank you so much for keeping up the subscription, even though I was gone for some time. But hey, I'm glad to be back, because I was watching some people are really unable to do this with their regular jobs. So, I'm glad I can do it, even though it's not consistent. I want to be consistent. Okay, Scorpios. The Wheel of Fortune for work. I want to expand on that. 6 of Cups for work. Let's go to love. 6 of Swords for love. 8 of Cups in reverse. Hey, that is such a contradiction. Really? Bottom of the deck, 4 of Swords in reverse. I am so tempted to take another card, Ace of Swords, for your work. Oh, this is for your love, huh? Okay. I know, Kimberly. I so didn't want to wait till the weekend, because I knew that we're starting in November, and I didn't want to wait till that time. So, even though I've had a long working day today, but I really wanted to do this. So I know it's going to be a quick one, but I'm glad that I'm back. So, yeah. Okay. Scorpios, let's start with your work. Something has come full circle, is what I'm hearing. Something's come full circle for you. You have gone around the houses, and now you've come to a point where you're going to have to make a decision, is what I'm hearing. And things are going to work for you, because I am getting guided towards the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands here. There's going to be something that will help you. I'm hearing the word shift your focus. It's going to shift your focus to something that is from the past, that is going to help you create some form of, I'm hearing the word stability in your life. And it might be a different place to where you are, because look, there's 4 of Swords in reverse. That's a different location to where you have been. Maybe it's a different place that you need to move to or work from. But something here changes, and it comes after a period of struggle, not much success. But this has got success. I'm hearing the words written all over it. Maybe there are young people that you work with. Maybe this is the same message I'm getting for Virgos. This is a family-run business. This is something for the kids. Whatever this is that you know, or you know somebody from the past who's going to come back and create this opportunity, create this job. So people that are looking for job, this is what I'm being guided to. Actually, even people who have got a job, you have a very similar message this week. There is something that is coming full circle. And if that means going back and doing something that you did in the past or with a person in the past, that is going to be how it's going to manifest into your stability, is what I'm getting. And that means going into a different location to be able to do this. So maybe a different job from the past. Maybe somebody from the past coming and offering you a different job as well. But whatever this is, you will see a change and you will see things moving in the direction of towards the stability that you're after. I really like that for you, Scorpios. Love. Six of Swords upright. That means moving forward, going forward in a direction that that you feel you have. You're willing to move forward with something and or someone, is what I'm getting. However, there's Eight of Cups in reverse. Either something comes back or a situation from the past reappears, and you then have to decide. And with the Ace of Swords, you're going to have to let it go. You're going to have to let one go. So I'm thinking this is contradiction. This is maybe two people for you, Scorpios. You're going to let go of something or someone. You know, you're moving on, but something pulls you back. Can also be the way. For some of you, this can also be that certain mannerisms from the past that you had seen are coming back, and you will have to cut ties with whatever that was that did not serve you. For some of you, this is literally a choice between the new and the past. But you're moving on now, but then things come back. Something comes back, and then you decide that, which way you want to proceed. So some of you, this might not be with either of them. You choose your own independence. And for others of you, this might be a very difficult start with whoever it is, if it is from a person with a person from the past. So maybe you move on, you leave home, and you come back for some of you, and then you have to decide how things pan out for you in a different location, Four of Swords. So yeah, it's a very it's retrograde in your sign, Mercury. So it's going to, I think you're getting the most havoc out of that. Scorpio is what I'm getting. Okay, almost. Let's see. From the wisdom of the oracle, poised again. Nice. Yeah, this is you. This is you now ready. The full circle in your working career and finance. This is you ready to see what is out there for you. Message in a bottle. This is going to be actually for some of you in work, and for others of you in love. This is something that just comes out of the blue, and you were not waiting for this. And I get this, that it can be from the person from the past. It can be from the job opportunity from the past as well. Hello, Music for the Vibe. Glad to see you here. Oh, wow, really, Ashley? Where are you in France again? Because I somehow don't feel like that when I'm in Paris. I can tell you that for sure. Okay, Sagittarius. Nice, you got the Sun card in the bottom of the deck. Work. Somebody else got that. Seven of Swords in reverse. Love. Four of Wands. Okay, I'm going to take another one. Oh, okay. So, for work, Sagittarians, you've got Seven of Swords in reverse. Again, Some things for you, actually, with the clarifier of the Tower, I get the Seven of Swords in reverse is about um, something coming out which shakes the way you've done things. Maybe you need to change how you work. Maybe you need to change where you work. There is so much of change that's going to happen in this period, and it's going to come out of nowhere. You're going to really have to start planning. You're going to have to, for you, I'm really getting things coming out, and you having to plan things differently. You're going to spend a lot of time outside. You're going to be happy. You're going to see friends and family. But I definitely see that once this period of Mercury retrograde comes to a close, something's going to be changing massively for you. And for people that have a job, that have a business, there's going to be a big shakeup. Because I know that astrologically, Jupiter is going to move out of your sign in December. So I think there's going to be a big shakeup before that happens. And that might mean that you are taken out in Six of Wands. You're now in an open place. You can now get out about what you want to do. Maybe you are out, because you get a promotion for some of you. But definitely there is some big change towards the end of November for people that have got their own jobs and projects. Now, for people that are looking for a job, again the same thing. There's going to be more information coming out. I think for people looking for a job, I get a good feeling. There is information coming towards you. There are changes, and then you get something that you had never anticipated would happen. Maybe a job that is in a different part of the world. Maybe a job that keeps you out in public than what you have been doing in the past. Whichever way it goes, I think there's going to be a lot of success for you eventually. Um, for some of you, it can be maybe just one person. Maybe some things change so dramatically that you now have to do things in a different way. There is not much choice there. Um, but yeah, I see good outcomes, Sagittarius. But I think this is more moving into December for you than November. But definitely there is some outcomes coming out which you hadn't anticipated with your work. And for people that are looking, like I said, you're going to have to do things differently to get the success. But your success comes in December with regards to a job, and maybe something has to be changed completely for you to get there. You'll be guided. Listen to your intuition, because I know you're good at that. For love, for Wands, nice. And then Seven of Cups in reverse. Maybe for some of you, for singles, let's start that. For singles, you've been out, you've been celebrating. This is a new start for you. This is a new period where you're going to start. You're going to celebrate. Maybe you're going to celebrate with your partner. For people that are dating somebody, you're going to move forward and make a new beginning, and then come to a decision towards the end of the month which way you want to progress with this, and how you would like to progress with this. For other singles, maybe you're spending a lot of time at home, and towards the end of the month, you decide, okay, I've done enough of this. Now I'm going to go and do things differently for me and myself. I've been doing a lot of different things. I want to concentrate on where my self love and where my love life is going for others. For people that are already in a relationship, I think this is you actually moving things forward. You're going to move things forward and decide how you can take this relationship to the next level, or where you're going to put this relationship in terms of your list of priorities is also what I'm getting for some of you. Um, yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's see your Wisdom of the Oracle deck message. The tribe. You're going to be with people that you like to be with. It's such a beautiful card. I love this card. You're going to be spending more time with people that are part of you. Deep knowing. Trust your intuition. You know which way you're progressing with regards to your work and your career. Follow that hunch. Nice, Sagittarians. Okay. people, if you're an existing subscriber and you're here and we don't have new, then I'll tip the scales over. So because you spend time and energy with me, so and I value that. So you're welcome, music for the vibe. Okay. Let's see. Love for Capricorn. 7 of Wands in reverse. Work. The Judgment card. Let's get a clarifier, shall we? The Emperor is what I get for love. 4 of Swords reverse is what I get for your work. Very interesting. 8 of Swords in reverse. Maybe you coming out of a lot of deep, dark thoughts. Oh. So, love, Capricorn, you are... there's going to be somebody who's an older person, who's a responsible person, maybe a business owner, somebody who's quite, I'm hearing the word sought after person. And you're going to have to get out and do things differently, or maybe create new rules for yourself for things to actually move forward. And then this person is somebody that I feel there is a lot of potential with here, and the potential actually comes more towards the start of the new year, January, February period is what I'm getting. And for some of you, this could be an Aries. For others of you, I'm not going to go on the signs here so much. I'm just going to the fact I'm getting more the persona here. I'm getting somebody who's a senior person, maybe a business owner, maybe, a boss. See how that resonates for you. This person has got a crown to wear. Look at that. He's got a crown. And you, with the 7 of Wands in reverse, don't create boundaries for yourself because you're going to have to break them, is what I'm getting, basically. Come out of your boundaries because you're going to see the result when you do come out of those boundaries. And maybe this person appears towards the latter part of November, not in the beginning. Or maybe they appear and then I'm hearing the words disappear. So whichever way this is, I think this is coming more for people actually who are single, and also for people that have kept themselves in a certain situation in their comfort zone. And that could be in a relationship as well, is also what I'm getting. That's why I couldn't put my finger on the single. As soon as I said it, I heard not really. And I really see some manifestations for you in the spring next year, Capricorn. Really, and this might mean really moving forward and making decisions to live together, to get married, things like that. And that's definitely next year when we see the tulips, and that's what I see here. That's the period that you will see the manifestation of whatever this is with this person in your life that appears or reappears. Work, Judgment card, 4 of Swords in reverse. Judgment means that there is some decision that you're taking. There is something from the past that is actually coming for some of you. And for others, this is a decision that you're making. You're going to make a decision, which you're going to make a judgment call on how you're going to proceed with regards to your work, your business, financially. And that means leaving something and going to a different location. Maybe traveling, but I'm not getting a travel feel. For some of you, it can be. For others, this is definitely going and working in a different location, going and doing things in a different position. For some of you, maybe a different job, maybe where you have been, it's completely different location. Maybe the office has changed for some of you. For others of you, this is a different role, different position, different location, is what I'm getting. For people that are looking for a job, maybe this is something that comes. There are two ways it's coming. For some of you, this is something from the past, which has a new twist to it. For others, I'm getting this is something that you need to decide on how you want to proceed, because it's so different for you in terms of the opportunity with regards to this new job opportunity. Okay, let's see what the oracle cards are. So very interesting. Oh, really? Poised. For the third time. You are getting ready for a big shift here, Capricorn, but I know because there is some, and it says not for you. So maybe there is something in here which you felt is yours, but it's not, with that Four of Swords in reverse. Or even if that Seven of Wands in reverse, something that you thought is your comfort zone is not. Something that you thought is where you belong is not. And you're ready to take the flight. Very. It's gonna feel like a shakeup, for sure. And I obviously forgot to put the timestamp for Capricorn, but it's all right. Let's move on to Aquarius. Love. The Sun card. Nice. Work. Knight of Pentacles. I want to take another one for the Sun card. Four of Pentacles in reverse. And for your work, Six of Pentacles upright. The bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, nice. So, love. I think you're really happy. You're doing things in a public domain. Aquarius, maybe you're dating, and whoever you're dating with, you're actually really opening up. And okay, I'm getting a couple of messages, so it's a general reading. Take what resonates. For some of you, you are in such a happy place right now that you want to celebrate. You're over the moon is literally what I'm getting. Maybe this is somebody that you feel you've got a potential to have kids with as well, or maybe introduce them to your kids if you have any, your cousins, your family, your friends. So I think there's going to be a lot of that happening in the early part of this month. For some of you, I said early part of the year. So let's see. And then I see that with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, there's going to be maybe even financially, you're going to start putting money into this. For some of you, for others of you, this could be that there is more that comes out that you were not aware of. That could be just for one person, but I have to give it out because the message came to me. And for others of you, this is about opening up, spending money, and also, making sure that you give everything you can to keep this happiness going is what I'm getting. With that Four of Pentacles in reverse, maybe this does not have the stability, is what I'm getting. Maybe you feel it doesn't have the stability, but this is only a monthly reading, and maybe this is not the period for it, considering we're in Mercury retrograde. So, but this is more towards the end of the month. You feel that you need more, or you want more stability in towards it, is what I'm getting. Now, this could be with some of you, with somebody with a Queen of Pentacles. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be Sun, Moon, Rising, and also somebody who's quite financially secure. So, and this could be you for some of you, that you are in a very financially secure position. You are the older person, if you're a female, and you are financially in a very good situation. So you are willing to invest into this financially as well. Now, I think that answered both for single and couples, right? For single people, if I didn't, then this is about you going out. This is you celebrating, meeting people. And then I feel that you're going to open up. You're going to do things that you've not done before. And that means maybe for some of you traveling, for others of you putting money into, I don't know, dating sites or something that where you're doing things which opens up your wallet, which gives you breathing space as well as gives you, because this is love, I'm going to say that, you're opening up more, whether it is with somebody or whether it's without or for your own self. And with that King Queen of Pentacles, it could be that you're feeling rich, you're feeling content, so you want to do this for yourself. And because I categorically saw that spending on dating, maybe it's for one person, but it happens. Let me know when it does. Work, Knight of Pentacles, slow but steady progress, Aquarius, for sure. There is slow progress here, but there's something that is actually moving forward. Maybe this is an idea, but whatever it is like a project which is, it'll happen, it'll happen, it'll happen. But I think it actually is going to happen in this period. And come towards the end of the month, you will see reciprocity. You will see financial. For me, Six of Pentacles is not really a lot of money. It's just enough. So it's going to be something that comes to you that just makes you feel stable enough for you to let by. So I'm not seeing a lot of money here right now, but I'm seeing good, stable money situations for people looking for work. I think this is going to something that's going to take time. Maybe this is a slow moving project and you get something out of it, not exactly what you anticipated. If it's a job, or it's a job that pays decent enough, but not exactly, um, you know, a lot of money. But I think for some of you, this could be exactly what you're after as well. So let's see. Let me know how that pans out. Right, KK? Okay. Let me know if it is for you. A dating site message. Okay. And guess, okay, you obviously didn't need the oracle card, so I didn't give it to you. Maybe now that I remember, let me do it. Oh man, how unorganized is this? Not for you, is what it says at the bottom. And deep knowing, trust your intuition when it feels right. And I know you guys are really good at that. So, okay. And not for you, maybe this is something that you are working on, that you're spending a lot of energy into, and that doesn't transpire in the way you want it to. So keep your mind open. Okay, let's now move to the final sign of Pisces. Pisces, at the bottom I have the Hangman in reverse. Let's do love, the Magician. I'll take another one for that. Page of Swords. Work, the Moon card. That's your card. And Page of Cups. Okay. So you've got one major arcana each and got a clarifier, not bad. So love, Magician, you basically, I think, are spending a lot of time in bed. Or for single people, this is you actually going out. This is you creating. You've got the charisma, you've got the power in this period to go out and create what you want to create. Maybe it's about you dating, maybe it's about you wanting to be with somebody, you spending a lot of time looking after yourself. This is you creating the magic and spreading it, is what I'm getting. Um, for some of you, you'll have multiple options, and you're exploring all of them because you're not sure where you sit right now. Um, and then with the Page of Swords, there's going to come a period where you will try and evaluate which way. if this is something that really resonates for you, is what I'm getting. With the Page of Swords, come, after the first couple of weeks, I think you're going to want to start going inside, trying to understand, maybe even. Okay, so there are a couple of messages. The first one is that you're going to want to go inside and maybe get a reading for some of you. This is actually going deep inside and trusting your gut and seeing if there is more to learn and understand which way you want to progress. Um, there's an eternity sign there. So I think with the Magician, there is going to be that sense that prevails in this period or soon after, where you're going to have to or want to go in. And maybe this is you doing a reading or you wanting a reading at that stage to see how you want to progress with your life and opportunities that you have. This could also be that, you're trying to gauge how you want to progress. Now, for people that are in a relationship, this is creating, this is moving forward. This is moving forward in a relationship the way you want to. However, with the Page of Swords, there are still things that you are unaware of. There's still things that you need to dig deeper into to understand how this is progressing. Or if you're not in a committed relationship, what is it that you really want from your life? Is what I'm getting. There is going to be a slight black and white, Pisces. There's going to be a period that's going to go really usherly well, and then there's a period that you really need some guidance on. You really, or get some message that you did not expect. Maybe there is somebody who does not want to play the field anymore, and you don't like what you hear. With that Hangman in reverse, you're not, things are definitely, you're not waiting. Whatever you were waiting for is now moving forward. But I think the moving forward might take some time. So just listen to your gut, or maybe get a reading if you feel misguided in this period, because I see a bit of imbalance actually for you, in the how the period progresses with the Mercury retrograde. So let me know, and if you like a reading, choose your favorite, whoever works for you. um, of course, let's move on to work. The Moon card. There are things that are deep below the surface that have not come out yet, maybe things that you've been working on. You are moving in a direction, Pisces, where you don't know the outcome, is what I'm getting. And then, Page of Cups to me is somebody else making an offer. Maybe it's a project. Maybe somebody comes up to you and say, "Hey, this is what I want. Can you do this for me?" And this makes you quite emotionally happy. Maybe a project, maybe a job, whatever this is. It's not a lot of it. It might be just an idea of it, but whatever this is, I think this makes you happy. Maybe somebody comes up and says, "Hey, would you be able to do this for me? It's a project. Do you do this for your business?" um, you know if it is a project, it's not a lot, but it makes you really happy because it's something that you've been working towards, and this kind of gives you a feather in your cap, so to say, that something that you've been working towards now starts moving forward for you. And maybe this happens after the period of the Mercury retrograde for you, is also what I'm getting. For people that are looking for a job, I get that with the Moon card, there is a lot that actually is unknown, of course. There is opportunities, but you don't know where they're progressing right now. And I think with this Mercury retrograde period, it's best that we leave the hidden in the hidden. When what comes out, it comes out towards the end of the month, which to me is even if it's a text message to say we like you and we want to interview you, I think it still is quite promising, is the way I look at it. But there is going to be something that is a little tentacle of hope towards the end of the month for you on this. Okay, let's see, what is your oracle card? Oh wow, I'm so tired. Let's see. Observer. So with that moon card, that fits in really well. And the thinker, well, you've got both. That's so Piscean cards, thinker and observer. You're going to observe, and this goes both for your love and work, huh? You're going to observe and think, and maybe this is somebody else doing that thinking for you as well, Pisces. So, but I still feel this is a good period because the moon card for you is in your element. Okay. That is nice. Okay, people, let's get started while I can still do it. Who's first and where's the list? Jared. Okay, let's have a look, Jared. What will be your financial situation for the next 2 months? Four of Swords in reverse. I think you're going to be in a place, you're going to be in a different location to where you have been, at least, or maybe you're traveling one way or the other. Yeah, you're definitely going to be traveling, Jared, if you don't have plans yet. Okay, there's going to be either a project or some travel that happens in this period. And it could be that you, if you have been doing things indoors, you're going to have to come out. You're going to have to spread your word, beat your own drums, is what I'm getting. I don't know if it's you. I don't know your star sign, Jared, but I'm getting a King of Swords. If it's not you, then somebody else who's actually doing a lot of analyzing, being fair about what is right and what is wrong in a situation. If it is a job, unless you've applied for a job in a different location, Jared, which it very well could be, that somebody's evaluating you, and maybe this is going to take some time because of the retrograde. But I see a really good financial situation being presented to you. This could be a project or this could be a job or a lump sum, whichever way. You're a Taurus. Okay. So then this is not you. This is somebody else. I got that feeling it might be somebody else. I think there's going to be something that is given to you, and it might be, if it's not a project or a job, it's going to be something that has a lot of good financial backing, Jared. With that High Priestess as your outcome, you're going to want to keep things rather hidden at this point, though. Maybe things don't come out in the open, but you know that you are financially in a much better situation. I think, to sum this up, there's going to be some change of location or traveling, and that might involve that you come to a much more financial stable position towards the end of the month in December, but you're going to want to keep it to yourself. So let me know how that goes. Hello, Poeta de Amor and Silent Warrior. Thank you for joining. You're welcome, Jared. Did that make sense? Okay, who do we have next? Mellow Yellow. Okay, your turn, Mellow Yellow. Understood, Jared. Okay. Ashley, I don't know. I don't know if it is. I think we had some space for the new subscribers, so. And if that means I have to make existing subscribers 5, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do 5 for existing subscribers. So, Mellow Yellow, is that your turn next? I would want to make it quick though. You're welcome, Music for the Vibe. Sure, Silent Warrior. Ashley would be able to add you to the list. Mellow Yellow, I'm not seeing your question, dear. So I'm going to move on for now. Ashley, should we take yours? Oh, a love card. Okay, sorry, Mellow Yellow, I didn't get that. I just got love, so I didn't know what your question was. A love card for you, sure. Oh, Queen of Cups. You're going to feel like, I think if you're not in a relationship yet, I think somebody's going to make you feel very happy. Eight of Swords in reverse. You're going to come out of your confinement. You're going to come out of being feeling alone and disoriented. That you are not. I think you're going to, if you have felt this way, then things are going to change. You're going to do something that's going to make you feel that you're a lovable person. Not just that, I think you're going to do something maybe to your appearance so that you love yourself, and that is going to portray, because you're going to come out of whatever you've been feeling, you've been struggling with. It's going to change. I think there's a lot of self-love that needs to go into it first. But I see this, to me the first thing I heard was, maybe you have a crush or somebody out there that you really like is going to appear. So that's not bad at all, Mariello. Hope that makes sense. Okay. So let's go forward. Let me take some new subscribers, if that's all right, Ashley. And then I'll take one new subscriber now, and then we can move on to you. You're welcome, Mariella. So, KK. Ooh, I can answer that without the cards, KK. No, I don't. December might spark something, but that'll not be a relationship. And this doesn't sound too bad to me, because if you're not dating anybody exclusively yet, so I think maybe you don't want to jump into one, but something's going to start happening in December for you, but it might not be a committed relationship then. It'll be more towards next year. And I don't know if this will be committed, but I see it developing more in January for sure, and February. But then I don't know if it does move forward or not. But that's what I see for you, KK. Hope that helps. So let's move on to Ashley. You're welcome, KK. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share if you haven't, because it really helps. Okay. Knight of Wands. I think, Ashley, the feeling I get is that the person is actually more in his feelings, because he knows that you are here today and not tomorrow. They're definitely happy, and they feel that you've come out of your comfort zone, and they will come out of this hibernation. Yes, there'll be, there's still, things will not be clear right now, but I definitely see some movement happening. And definitely there's going to be some form of communication in November for you, which might mean getting together, or a text to say coffee or something like that. But I definitely see you see this person, and their feeling is that they're happy about it, but they're also very busy. They're enjoying doing what they're doing. Um, and for them, this might mean that you've really gone out of your comfort zone to make this happen. And I think they want to do the least is reciprocate that in a little way by maybe there's a date, maybe there's a message, but there will be definitely minimum of communication from them soon enough. But their feeling is not 100%, Ashley, because they feel you're here today and not tomorrow. But they definitely see that you've made an effort to make this happen. And that keeps them happy. But they're undecided about this relationship or situationship, whichever way you want to call it. But this will come out of the hangman phase for you soon enough in November. That helps. Happy to hear that, Ashley. Okay, who do we have next? Should we take Poeta Dearmore and then we can move to Kimberly? Sure. But I got a feeling with that Knight of Wands that it's here today, not tomorrow, because you asked me about the feeling. So maybe he needs time to process this, but I see some movement for sure. It's a slow process, Ashley. Yeah, Poeta next, if he or she is still around. No. Okay, so let's move. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I felt, Ashley. There was happiness, but they didn't want to show it. Okay, let's move on. Kimberly, let's take your question, dear. Kimberly, you still here? I hear you, music for the vibe. I'll get to you. Okay, let's take you, music for the vibe. Let's take your question. No, it's fair. So you want what, a card for your career? Sure, Ashley. That's why I'm saying, whoever's there, I'll take them. So then by the time the others come, we can address it. Yeah. Okay, Kimberly. Let me just take music for the vibe and then I'll address yours. So I'll give you a card for the career, then music for the vibe. Seven of Swords in reverse. This has come up so much. There is going to you're going to have to plan things and wait. Seven of Pentacles for you, music for the vibe, means that whatever you've been planting, the result is not going to show yet. You might have to make the offer. You might have to take steps to move forward, and then you will get something that seems like a brilliant new idea, and things will progress. You will have a lot of communication. If you are looking for a job, then this is more working with somebody to make things happen and standing out. So it definitely looks good. It might take some time. You might have to make some effort. You might have to do things in a different way. But that Ace of Wands, I really like. There's a new idea there that you might have to do things and strategize. Seven of Swords in reverse. Do plan. Do make things happen. This is about you creating, and your career will move forward. If you are looking for a job, then I see the progress. Towards the end of the month, I see progress for sure. But it's going to happen throughout, but the effort needs to be made from your end. Music for the vibe. So let me know how that goes. Okay, Kimberly, I'm here. We're both Leos. Will we come back together or move on? You're welcome. Music for the vibe. Okay. Kimberly. Queen of Swords. First card, Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody's going to come back. Whoever ghosted the other one is going to come out. There's going to be communication. Six of Cups. Okay, I don't think you need more cards. King of Pentacles. There's somebody who's financially in a much secure position, whoever the man is. However, your last card is Five of Cups, Kimberly. There will be a reunion. I don't know if it is long lasting. Yeah, and this is a karmic relationship. So there's coming and going. You might need to be discerning in this one. To not get your emotions all worked on so quickly, because there'll still be other opportunities, I feel, for you if you're willing to be open to it. But try and keep stay strong and keep your feelings, so that you don't get as much as you can as hurt, because I think as much as there will be a coming back together, I don't know about the longevity of it. So that's what I see, Kimberly. The reconciliation I see, but I also see disappointment after that. So it'll be your decision which way you want to go. Maybe you need to put your foot down and make it happen if you want to reconcile, because it's about free will. It's about making things happen. It's not a straightforward answer that you were hoping for. Sorry. But hope it helps, because it only gives me right now that there'll be reconciliation. Okay, Silent Warrior. Hello, Phantom Punk. Glad to see you here. We are literally at the end of this. How does the Virgo on your mind feel about your situation, Silent Warrior? I think they're thinking about their... Oh. Are there two people involved here, Silent Warrior? Hey, Phantom, give me a minute. Let me answer this question and then I'll get to you. I think there's going to be either there is a lot of work that has happened, work and travel, and that takes a lot of time and commitment, or there are two men in this situation. Um, and if there isn't, then there might be another person. But you asked me, I don't get a feeling here. I get a lot of busyness, I get a lot of travel, I get wands. I get that, somebody's going to travel, somebody's going to, maybe there is, are you an air sign? Whoever's an air sign, there is going to be, there's going to be actually putting your foot down and trying to make sure that things work out. But there is travel, there is somebody's going to move. Different location. somebody's going to travel as well, is what I hear. So, and maybe that takes a lot of toll on it. There's definitely an air sign in the picture, silent warrior, if you don't know of. And if it isn't, then you need to be quite discerning. You need to get to that air sign quality of making things very clear. If things are not going to work, then you need to know one way or the other. Um, and as far as feelings are concerned, I think it doesn't give me right now, because I see that the location is a problem. I see that maybe with the three of wands, there is a possibility. There is a possibility, but it's not right now, because somebody's concentrating on their work, on their career, on traveling, and on coming back together. There is a possibility that yes, somebody will travel and meet the other person, but I think you might have to put your foot down and make a judgment call on that for it to happen, is what I'm getting. So it's going to be a bit of a roller coaster, but I think maybe somebody actually decides to also convey their feelings and say, hey, there's opportunity here, but somebody needs to travel, somebody needs to make it happen. So, yeah, I think the distance is what I feel, Silent Warrior, is causing a lot of distress here, and something to do with finances as well, is what I'm getting. So, yeah, that's what I get for you. You're welcome, Kimberly. You're welcome, Silent Warrior. Yeah, I understand. Phantom has been the same for me. I have been busy and unable to be here, so I missed this. But I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it. I'm so glad. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing this. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much, Ashley, for doing this, because I know you even were out when you did it. So if you'd like a private reading, drop me an email. It's in the description box below. It's all time stamped. I hope you have a great November. It's going to be slightly topsy turvy, but we'll go past it, and I'll see you on the other side. And have a good month. Bye for now.